So back to Parliament Tower. How accosted are we going to be on our way out of here, though? Well, I guess it's kind of just a straight shot, isn't it? Let's just take this. Oh? The place seems less foreboding. I spoke too soon. I spoke too soon. We're leaving. I'm sorry. Wait, how do I get out? This way. This is how we get out. I couldn't remember. Okay. Well, we have a minute. Because we got quite a few words, and I was just kind of ignoring all of them. Words of stuff marks all nearby resources, expands Alan's inventory row, adds a charge to Alan's flashlight. I want both of those. Gotta do the inventory. All right, words of lamp. Yeah, let's do the regain a flashlight charge. Words of aid. Trauma pads. Words of war. Shotgun, why not? Okay. Well, the extra inventory space is nice.
Parliament Tower was here, again. Zane said the manuscript of return was the key to escaping. I had to get it before Scratch did.
Where do we need to look at this from?
Had I chosen to pursue the cult, or had they chosen me for some unknowable purpose? To be a demon, to sort the clues based on my interpretation, to change that which I observed. It was all a play. Shadows on the wall of the cave, an echo of the true events that happened somewhere else. Was I there to watch the shadows, or was I a shadow too? In a performance set up for someone else.
Okay, well, let's just go to the Parliament. Actually, let's make a save first, because I didn't. Just out of curiosity, I want to look at the map and see if it would let us go back to Saga. It would not. Okay. Yeah, and I have no reason to think anything else is different out in town, so we're just gonna move through and go to the apartment. Wow, I thought the chapter thing was gonna pop up right there. Trying to get ahead of it so that for once it wouldn't make me jump scare. But I was wrong.
Go to hell!
I really should have seen that coming, huh? Oh, computer. Oh, Barry. Barry to Alice. Everything good with you back home? Just checking in. Tried to call but couldn't reach you. You're probably just deep in your creative process. I know how you artists get when you're in the middle of your projects. Everything else disappears. If you call back and can't reach me, I'm doing whatever it is an executive producer is supposed to do. It's still a mystery to me. Oh, and if you want to help me with anything business related to your exhibition, just say the word. Your pal Barry. So we're going backwards. Hey Alice, sharks circling. They now want to turn what happened to Al into a movie and or TV show and or get this, a fucking video game. I told them to fuck off. Also, in case you hear this from someone else, a true crime writer named Tammy Booker is working on a book about Al. I hunted down her publisher and told them we'll sue. Was that the person we met in Saga Story, Tammy Booker? Does anybody remember? Even further back, checking in because I haven't heard from you. Everything good back there? I've been trapped in non-stop meetings with no breaks. Open kimono. I have considered peeing in a mug and lunches be damned. How these people ever get a movie made when all they do is sit in meetings is beyond me. Oh, Barry joined a cult. Hey, Alice. You're gonna think I've been replaced by an evil double, but I've joined a cult and I love it. Joking about it being a cult. Kind of. Blessed wellness retreat. Working with Al or the Andersons was tough sometimes, but these movie biz types are insane. My stress levels were through the roof, but then I was tipped off about the retreat. Best decision I've ever made. I've never felt this good and, well, healthy. The guy who runs this place, Chester, is a goddamn miracle worker, not a wacko in any way. I know you think I'm full of shit, but I've lost a ton of weight. You wouldn't recognize me. Chester says I'm lucky to have ended up here, that something bad would have happened to me if I stayed in New York. I believe him. I wasn't feeling great after everything that happened, especially after those FBC creepos wanted to have a chat with me. Enough to turn anyone into a conspiracy nut. So that confirms Control did show up to deal with the original events of Alan Wake 10 years ago. I hope you're good over there. Come visit anytime. West Coast is not as bad as I made it sound in my earlier emails. Greetings from Hollywood. I'm more a fish out of water in Hollywood than I ever was in the Pacific Northwest wilderness. These yuppies with their glow-in-the-dark teeth couldn't be more fake if they had 6 fingers. And everything is so fucking great all the time, even when it's in fact the opposite. More than once I've thrown up in my mouth during meetings with these movie exec jerks. But I gotta be here to look after Al's legacy. Everyone wants to gobble up the film rights for the Casey books, and they have moronic ideas of what to do with them. My duty to herd this horde of tanned zombies into the general direction of something resembling good taste. I'm painfully aware how deeply Al would have hated adaptations if they didn't do justice to his vision. He was a master of hating things deeply. For good reasons. I mean, that's why we loved him so much, right? Anyway, gotta hop on a video call now to talk about casting. Also, that's what Barry's been doing recently.
For months after Ellen died, I didn't leave the apartment. I was flattened by the confusion, shock, the guilt, fear. I could barely get out of bed. Barry Wheeler started visiting. He even cooked me meals. I couldn't stand the guy when I first met him, but he's a better friend than I gave him credit for. And he still checks in. Even after he moved out west.
Part 2-1. Part 1, the depths. Love is weakness. Trigger when viewer comes close. Alright, well hold on before we go down the... Another spiral door.
Alice had turned the bathroom into a dark room.
scratch in a doorway. Can't really read the others. Looked like it was starting to develop. Huh. Well, I gotta check the spiral door.
I needed to get inside the manuscript.
Okay, I either can't go in there at all or can't do it right now.
Alice's work had consumed the apartment. Her whole life.
I need to show you the truth. The darker, the better.
One morning, I saw a deer soar past my bedroom window. It was a balloon of some cartoon animal. And I looked out at the street below, and I saw a little girl crying. Like losing that balloon had just ended her whole world. It was the perfect image of the horror of caring. And that's when I got myself out of bed. And I picked up my camera.
Part 2, the comeback. Weakness is clarity. I can't read this one on the ground. Just need to show a glimpse. Make you see what's beneath the surface.
There was something in the dark. Something I needed to see, to show. The more shadows I photographed and filmed, the more I felt like I was on the verge of a breakthrough. I submerged myself in it. I only went out at night. My search became obsessive, but I still had no idea what I was looking for.
She only goes out at night. Okay. The search. Clarity is purpose. Looks like the cover of the original game. That's probably the point. That's a lot more TVs.
World hidden behind ours. A dark tide ebbing and flowing against reality. Faces in the shadows. Fear of the dark is really just fear of what could be, that vast, paralyzing ocean. But photography can freeze reality in a snapshot, put a cage around the infinite and capture it. I need to prove those faces are really there.
No boundaries. Be ruthless. Connection through pain. Pain through love. Part 4, the realization. Purpose is strength. Well. I mean, what are they going to make us do? A dance number? Back where we started.
The full manuscript of a novel. Return. A horror story about the dark presence escaping from the dark place, taking over Bright Falls. I couldn't remember writing it. I had not written it. I would never write this. I knew who had. Scratch. A monster with my face. If this story came true, Scratch would get out, people would die. Destroying the manuscript, it wouldn't stop it from happening. I would have to fix it, edit it. I could not change the genre of the story. I'd have to work within the constraints set by Scratch. I needed someone in the story to fight the darkness. Saga Anderson. I kept seeing her in my visions. She was already in Bright Falls, already involved, but she was not in Return. Not yet. I'd write her in, try to stop Scratch within the limits of the horror story. It was almost impossible. It was taking too long. I had not reached the end.
All right, so there's our answer. Scratch had lied previously when he was fake Alan. It's Alan doing the editing. Interesting. Well, let's dive right into the next one. That was a short chapter. If this, I knew the minute I decided we were just going to do 2 chapters an episode that the game was going to screw me and there was going to be like 2 super quick chapters next to each other. Watch this, watch it come true. Watch this next chapter be short too. We've had a short one here or there, but if we get 2 back to back.
Before I could finish my edits to the manuscript.
Okay, and now we're back at the beginning.
Was already fading. Terrible things would happen if the manuscript came true. Scratch was there, at Parliament Tower, undoing my work. He could use the story to escape. He could go after Alice. Zane had said we worked on Return together. That was a lie. Scratch wrote Return. I would pay Zane another visit. He had guided me to 2 murder sites. I needed a new one to get back to Parliament Tower. A new draft of initiation.
All right, so we ride our way back. I'm guessing to the talk show again. But where do we go from there? Oh shit, it's flooding. Masks. We need to talk to Mr. Door.
I don't have time for this, so let's get it over with. Tell me, was this all fake? A show?
No one said otherwise, Mr. Wake. It was to indulge you, but we can stop pretending now.
Masks come off.
Oh, I wouldn't go that far. I don't even think you know who's under your mask, but you know how to make things difficult for yourself. All these rules, endless, convoluted loops you insist on going through. You are so lucky, you know. There are so many people helping you. Armies of people. Myself. Your wife.
Alice. I need to get to her. She's in danger.
She is. Because of you. And so is someone important to me, someone you pulled into this. You keep opening doors, peeking in, reaching through to get what you want, and that puts you in my path.
I don't know what you're talking about. I have to go now.
Maybe you will make it through this time. This has gone on long enough. This and our night springs. It was a nice distraction.
It's time someone gave me a straight answer here.
The next time we meet, the circumstances will be very different. And you would do well to return the favor by playing your part. Or stay out of my way, Mr. Wig.
Whatever you say.
The only person Alan's pulled into this is Saga. Is that our connection?
Door, Zane, the masks were finally coming off. Was it a sign I was closer to escaping? I had no time to waste.
We don't know anything about Saga's father. We know Mr. Door lived in Bright Falls until he disappeared in 88. Struck by fucking lightning or Thor's hammer. Right? Is Mr. Door Saga's mysterious father? I think we have to take the long way out since this is flooded. Yeah. Great. Annoying sons of bitches. Alright, I gotta remember how to get out of here. We gotta go through the basement.
The door
that's
wouldn't open.
That's locked. I want to look at Mr. Door's room again. Still the same book. Yeah, still Darlene's book. Come on. Are you gonna attack me? Nope, you're gonna disappear. Alright.
I know the words, the secret words. Wake. Wake.
Okay.
The darkness is coming.
I don't know if that one's leaving or not. Yeah, this is leading us around.
Here is the light at the end of the tunnel.
Jumalauta, that held you close, Tom. Mutta go onward, set the granny in the snow. When the panic is biggest, the help is also near.
Door didn't seem happy to see me this time.
Fearing the master is the root of wisdom. But don't let the game get you down. He's playing his role. Maybe put him in your films, Tom, like you have put me. Sehän olisikin.
What films?
I'm a fan of your masterworks. There is Tom the Poet, my favorite, and Yöten Yö is the most famous one, of course. And is it true what I hear, that it's coming back to cinemas soon? Is there a bottom to this rumor?
I need to get back to my apartment. Can you help me?
Well, plan is half done. You asked me to make sure you won't forget mikä se valokuva oli? The light pictures. The photos your artist wife took. They are waiting in the shoebox in the basement. What you leave behind, you find in front of you.
Okay. Thanks, Adi.
Okay. Adi continues to become even more confusing to me. Also, there's a shoebox down here we need to find. Okay, I think this needs its light, though. I think that's our way through with the light there. Photographs, though. Where are the photographs?
Alan, wake.
I'm gonna take the light back and go through the door again.
Alan, wake.
Although that wasn't the right room anyway, so I don't think... Yeah, see, that didn't matter. If we do that, we leave, though, and Adi told us there were photos. He said it was in the shoebox, so maybe that just means it's... like we can get to them from any safe room. Who the fuck keeps whispering to me? Said in a shoebox in the basement. We are very much in the basement. Oh, wait. I'm just dumb.
I would find Alice's photos in a shoebox.
Where? Okay, so we got through here again. Oh.
A bullet of light to push the darkness away.
These were Alice's photos. I recognized the style. One showed the clicker sinking into darkness. The other showed a light in the shape of a bullet. They were important, even if I didn't know what to do with them yet.
Huh. So we got a light bullet. Wait, isn't this the way out? There we go. Okay, now we can leave. So do we need to be figuring out a way to create a bullet of light so that when Scratch walks in to kill us, we have a bullet of light? Huh. Well, we'll go find a save point before we quit, since I... Some very interesting things proposed in this, despite this being probably very short.
I'm drowning. I'm trying to way out.
There's no way out. It's deeper, deeper, deeper. This is hell. I'm in hell. I died. I wish I was dead. Let me die. I just want to sleep. Please. Let me sleep. I'm so tired. I just want to go home. I've written so much. I write. There's nothing left. It's all gone. I don't know how to write. All the words are gone. There's no more words. Where do they go? Did I eat the words? I don't recognize these words. Who are the words moving? Oh, this is familiar. Oh, why is this familiar? I've been here before. Have I said this before? I've read this somewhere. Where am I? Who am I? Alan Wake. Wake? That's a strange name, eh? Wake? That sounds like a character's name. I write that name up. I make that one name up. I don't want to be a character. I don't want to be the story. Just write me out of the story. Ram these words down your throat. Make you choke on these words. Oh, I know the words. Secret words. You can't take the words. I eat the words. These are my words. Stop using the words. The words. Cult of the word. This isn't your story. It never was your story. The story is a monster. The story will eat you alive. The darkness is coming. The darkness inside. This is my story. You're in my story. Get out of my story. You are a character in my story. You can't stop the story. This story will go on forever. There's no escape. You will never escape. You will drown here. You're stuck in a loop. You don't have a clue. You're lost. You lost the plot. I'll show you.
Well. Good night, Mom. Good night, honey. If you liked that video, go ahead and subscribe. If you didn't, please email me and tell me why.